Thank you so much for coming to Mother's Catering. If you have not already subscribed, please take one moment to subscribe and then share this channel with your friends and your family. Currently, we're on our journey to reach 1,000 subscribed viewers, and when we reach that goal, we have some gifts for our loyal constituents. If you've already subscribed, from the bottom of our heart here at Mother's Catering, we thank you and appreciate you, and please don't forget to share our channel with your family. Welcome back to Cooking with Mother. I am Tanya, and I'm elated that you joined us today. Today we will be making fried chicken wings with spinach crab hush puppies. So we'll start with our ingredients. Today we're going to start with buttermilk. We're also going to use some lemon juice. We'll also use some lime juice. It gives us a nice citrusy flavor as well. We're going to also have some sriracha sauce. And we're also going to be using some horseradish mustard. I really like it. We're going to use some red pepper flakes and some lemon pepper as well. And I like it because it's add a little bit more spice to it. We're going to use some black pepper as well. And also we will use a little bit of Creole seasoning from Tony's Sashery. I can't say that really well, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And my favorite seasoning is Badia Complete Seasoning, okay? In addition, we will also be using an egg, and we will also have some hush puppy mix, and I do have it on the screen exactly what the hush puppy mix is made out of. We'll also have some crab meat as well. So we're going to start by shredding our Colby Jack cheese. I do like to use a plethora of different types of cheeses, but we're going to start using shredding our Colby Jack cheese, and we're just going to shred that until we have enough. Then we'll go in and we'll shred some pepper jack as well. Pepper jack is one of my favorite cheeses to use. It is a nice cheese. I like spicy food, so it adds a nice little kick. Not too hot, but it's a very nice cheese. It melts very nicely as well. So we're just going to use that, and we're going to shred our cheese until, of course, we have enough cheese in our bowl. As you can see here, we are going ahead and we have enough cheese here, and so we can begin on our crab stuffing. So in our crab stuffing, we're going to add 1 egg to that crab stuffing as well. And then to that crab stuffing and egg, we're going to add our hush puppy mix to that as well. And that's about 1 cup of hush puppy mix. Okay, so you're going to use that. You're going to put that in there. Next, we're going to add to our mixture our crab meat. Our crab meat has been seasoned with Badia Complete Seasoning, as well as some other things. I'm not really sure what I all put in there, but I season everything. I season everything, and I like my food very well seasoned. Not very salty, but I like seasoned food. We'll also add some lemon pepper to that mix as well, so that we can have that lemony flavor. You know, we are eating seafood, so that lemony flavor I like. And then we're going to take the shredded cheese that we just shredded, and we're going to add that to our crab stuffing mixture as well. And then after that, we will take that and we will mix very, very, very well. We want to make sure that our mixture is what it needs to be. If you need to add any more things to it, liquids to it, or any kind of meat, go ahead and do that as well. After you've mixed your stuffing very well, you want to go ahead and add some Tony Sashery Creole seasoning. Add as much or as little as you like. Please add this to your taste buds. This is all about you. And after we've added our Tony Sashery, we'll add some black pepper. I personally love to add black pepper to my food. I just love the way it tastes. And then finally, we're going to add some Badia Creole seasoning also. Very good seasoning. I recommend that seasoning to everyone, and then you're going to let this chill for a little bit. After that, you're going to get some flour, some water, and some panko breadcrumbs. I use the Italian as well as the regular panko breadcrumbs, and I mix them together. So you're going to take that and you're going to put your crab stuffing. You're going to get a piece of your crab stuffing. You're going to make it into a ball. I've already made a couple of balls here, as you can see. And then after I've made that ball, I'm going to put it into the flour. Then, of course, you're going to put it into the water. You want to make sure that your flour is well coated. You want to make sure it's very well coated. You want to put it into the water after that. You can also use egg wash as well. And then, of course, you want to take that after you put it into the water into the panko breadcrumbs themselves. So you want to make sure it's very well coated. The panko breadcrumbs as well has some seasoning in it as well. Very nice seasoning. I use the Italian flavor. It's a very, very nice flavor. It is very good to me, and I really enjoy it. And as you see here, very well coated. And we will do that one more time for you so that you can see exactly how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to look, what's exactly going on with it. And once again, you just want to take your crab mixture. You want to make a ball of that. You want to make sure it's in your flour, very, very, very well coated in flour. After you have coated it in the flour, you want to make sure then that you coat it very well in the water or the egg wash, depending on which one you're using. I personally have not found any difference in between either one. And then after you've put it in your egg wash or your water, you want to coat it very well with your panko breadcrumbs. And after that, you want to take that and you want to make sure that you go ahead and coat all of them, do all of the ones that you're going to do, and put them to the side and maybe put them in the refrigerator for about 30 to 45 minutes to an hour. After that, you're going to fry up your spinach crab hush puppies, and until they are good and golden brown. Next, we're going to begin with our chicken. And of course, we're going to take our chicken, and this is chicken that has been washed already. It has been washed, but it has not been cleaned completely. So it has honestly been soaking in water and vinegar, as well as some lemon and lime and a little bit of salt. So we want to take the time now to show you how I could clean the chicken, because as you see, there are still some feathers on the chicken, and sometimes you have to clean the feathers off of some chicken. There's some people who open it up and who don't soak it, who don't do anything like that. They just use the chicken straight out of the carton. Me personally, I don't do that. I actually take the time to go through each piece, and I make sure that all of the feathers are off. And as you can see here, I have taken that time, and that was just my first piece of chicken, and I had all the other pieces of chicken to go. But as you see, I removed all of the feathers from off of the chicken. Now we're going to season the chicken. This chicken has been soaking as well, and I've dried it off, and so after it's been cleaned, it's been soaking, and it's been soaking in the refrigerator in some water, lemon, vinegar, lime, and so we're going to add our pepper to it. Like I said, I like to use seasonings. I like to build my flavors. So I'm going to add some black pepper. Next, we will go ahead and put some complete seasoning in it. Like I said, that is my favorite seasoning in the whole world. So I use that on virtually everything that I cook. Black pepper and complete seasoning on virtually everything that I cook, and that is no lie. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some of our lemon pepper seasoning. Because I just like lemon pepper. Some people don't like it, but I actually enjoy lemon pepper. I like it a lot. I'm actually adding some pepper flakes. I don't know why I did that, because it's going to cook off. So I think it's just a habit of mine to add pepper flakes to everything. Maybe I'm just really strange. But next thing you're going to add is the horseradish mustard. I personally love mustard on my chicken. And that's just me. That's just the thing that I do. So it might not be you. Don't do it if you don't want to. I also added some sriracha sauce to my chicken as well. So I wanted to make sure that that gets a good coating of all of those different seasonings as well. And finally, I want to add some buttermilk, because what's going to happen is after I get through seasoning this, I'm also going to go ahead and mix it up very well, and I'm going to let it soak and marinate for a little while. But before that, add some lemon and some lime juice to your chicken as well. So I've cleaned it in lemon lime juice. And now I'm going to marinate it in lemon and lime juice as well. So that's one of the things that I like to do personally. And you don't have to do that. If that's not how you season your chicken, please don't season your chicken your way. This is how I season my chicken because this is what I like to eat. And if I was so inclined, I also would add some celery seed to this chicken as well. Or I could have soaked it in some lemon. No, I'm sorry, celery juice. I have a juicer, so I could have juiced some celery as well because I like the taste of cooked celery. That's just me. So you want to mix this up very, very well. Get every piece of chicken nicely coated. And of course, if you have more chicken, of course, you use more seasoning. If you have less chicken, you use less seasoning. But you want to make sure that your chicken is nicely coated, and you want to make sure that your chicken is well seasoned. So after I mix this up, what I let this do is I'm going to let it marinate in the refrigerator for about another 30 to 45 minutes, possibly an hour, before I begin to cook the chicken. Now, after I have done that and let it marinate in the refrigerator, I also am going to go ahead and get my flour. And I think this is a very important step as well. Making sure your flour is seasoned. And as you see here, I'm using the same seasons I've been using. Once again, building flavor, but not using too much so as to add too much salt. I use the Creole seasoning. Now I'm going to use the black pepper as well. Once again, we're building flavor, and I love to see the flavor, the black pepper specks on my chicken when it comes out of the grease. I think it makes it more pretty. That's just me. I might be a little off, but that's just me. Once again, the lemon pepper. Once again, you don't want to use a lot of these seasonings because a lot of these seasonings do have salt in them. So you don't want to use too much of them. You just want to use enough of them in order to do what you need to do. And I also have the the Goya Total Seasoning. It is a very good season. It's almost like the complete seasoning, but it has a little bit less salt content as well. And then after you do that, you're going to go ahead and get your fork and mix it up. Now, if you're at your house, you might use your hands. You might use, something else. Just depends on you. So, cook your food as you would cook your food. I'm just trying to show you how I make my food and what I do with my food and how I prepare food for myself and my family. Then, of course, we're going to take the chicken that has been marinated in the refrigerator, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin to dredge the chicken. You want to make sure that your dredge is well coated on your chicken. You've already been marinating it, so it's already kind of wet. So it has a wet batter on it already, or not a wet batter, but it has a wet element on it already. So now you can just take your chicken now and you can put it in your flour, and you can go ahead and make sure that your chicken is very well coated. After you've coated all of your chicken, like you see here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to begin to fry up our chicken. As you see, I have the oil on. It is on 325 degrees. I fry chicken in soybean oil on 325 degrees. I personally like to cook it on 325 degrees, as it doesn't cook too short of a time, or it doesn't get so brown on the outside that it's not done on the inside, but it's completely done on the inside and beautifully brown on the outside. As you can see here, this is a beautiful color of our chicken. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you how we plate here. As you can see right here, I'm plating this is the fried chicken, as well as our spinach crab hush puppies. And we're just going to go ahead and look at how beautiful that is. Beautiful color with the panko breadcrumbs, beautiful color with the seasonings, the little green specks in there. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing to go ahead and fry you up some chicken with some spinach crab hush puppies. And I think that's a wonderful thing. And you could also add some greens or some green beans or some cabbage to this and make a full meal out of this. So that is how we make the fried chicken wings with our spinach crab hush puppies. And I do hope that you have enjoyed this little tutorial that we have here. And I hope that you'll enjoy all of the food that we have to offer. If you have not already done so, please consider subscribing to our little show here. And I'm just going to take a little bite out of that. And listen, the chicken was good. You hear me? It was good. It was a very good taste, very crunchy, didn't lose its crunchiness. So I really am grateful for that. So I thank you all for coming, and I do hope that everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cooking with the Mother once again, and I do hope that this will help you to embark on your own culinary journeys. Of course, I hope that you also share your story with me and let me know how things turn out for you with you made this meal. Also, for videos which you would like to see because you desire to learn how to make something in particular and you want to know how I put my own culinary soul to it, please inbox me on Facebook at Mother's Catering or via email at motherscatering@gmail.com. If you have not already done so, please help us reach our goal to get to 1,000 viewers by subscribing and inviting all of your culinary enthusiasts to come and join our little party here at Mother's Catering, okay? Thank you so much, and I pray that each of you stay safe, stay strong, and keep pushing towards your own promised land. Lastly, if you've not done so, share, share, share. And after you've shared, we are so grateful that you joined us here. Also, don't forget to press the little bell to know when our next video comes up, as we do share videos on a weekly basis. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.